I bet you didn't know that you could do this, and I've not seen anyone do this. Hello, and welcome to another video. This time, the Harley-Davidson Pan America. Not just any Pan America. This is my Pan America. And as you can see, it's had quite a lot of work done to it. So today I just wanted to walk you through what I think is the 5 best accessories to put on this motorcycle. Are you gonna stay in shot or are you gonna go play with a ball? Okay, right, number 1, the first thing you should do to your Harley-Davidson Pan America is levers, but not just any levers, shorty adjustable levers. It's really important that you get this right. I love adjustable shorty levers because they're really close to the grips, so the effort to change gear or brake, use your controls, is very, very effortless. It's customizable as well because you've got that adjustable lever width. Do you want it further away or do you want it closer to you? These are really nice and snappy, especially on the clutch. Shifting gear, bang, bang, bang. I would always change your levers no matter what bike you've got, never use stock. Puig, as of 2025, I think I bought these for 80 quid. And you know, not cheap, but they're certainly not the most expensive, and they do a really good job and they're well made. Okay, the second best accessory for your Pan America is highway pegs. I bet you didn't know that you could do this, and I've not seen anyone do this. Yes, you can attach highway pegs that grip around your engine bars, but in my opinion, the bike just looks really bulky, and it's also adding on bulky weight. I think it's a wasted opportunity. So what I've done is I've taken those engine bars off, and down here there's a little screw which you can put some pegs in. And I've just bought these off Amazon. I think they're about 50 quid, and they're designed for pillion passengers to use on most bikes. It's a universal fit, it's an M6 fitment, and what you do is you simply screw it in. It takes 2 minutes. Now that's the end of it, and I'll do a close-up of what it looks like inside so you can see what tool you need. I believe it's just an Allen key, and you literally screw it in. Now, I'm gonna show you what this does to my riding position. Now, the Pan America is an already extremely comfortable bike. It's brilliant for long distance tours. I went to the Sahara Desert on this bike, and let me just show you what that does. The riding position is now, oh, it's so comfortable. If you've owned a Harley-Davidson, the majority of Harley riders like to put their gears forward, and this is exactly what it feels like. And if the dog would like to get out of the way, what I like about putting those footrests forward is that you can constantly move forward and back, and that reduces fatigue on the bike on long distance rides. This is such a cheap upgrade. It's about 50 quid off Amazon, and it's a 2-minute job. Why wouldn't you do it? I'm afraid, folks, I did lie a little. It isn't a 2-minute job. Here you have a skid plate. So what you're gonna need to do, and for anyone that owns a Pan America will know that the skid plate, the stock skid plate, has a section going across here. So you need to get rid of that section in order to reveal this M6 screw. And then you can put your foot pegs in. So just get an axle grinder, take it off, sand it down. That's it, easy. Accessory number 3 is the Touratech GPS mount. I think that's what it's called. This little fella here. Now this is brilliant, and it is very overpriced. It's over 100 quid for a bit of metal and plastic. It is just a joke, but it is good. It's heavy duty, and on here I've got a quad lock, and I'm going to demonstrate to you how I mount my phone. I've got an iPhone 13 Pro Max, and I simply mount it there like so, and then I put in my charger there. I really like it. It looks slick. I don't like mounting the phone here because then that blocks a lot of your instruments on your screen, and I want to see my screen really clearly. Another thing I don't like about using risers on this bike is that if you do that, you're going to block the screen as well. So move everything up here, plug it in like so. That's not going anywhere. And if you like your maps like that, it's just very easy to use. Quad Lock is a brilliant brand. You get what you pay for. It's quite expensive, but it's not going to break. And it's so versatile, and you just take it off and use it on any bike that you've got. But the Touratech GPS mount is a definite. You must get it. I hate mounting instruments on my handlebars. I like to look straight ahead. I don't like looking down, and this enables me to do that. It's a really good product. Upgrade number 4 is the seat, and I've opted for the Saddlemen Step Up. The seat itself is expensive. I think I paid about £650 for this seat. Is it worth it? Yes and no. I'm not sponsored, as you can probably tell, and so I'm just going to give you an honest review and absolutely destroy my chances of working with Saddlemen in the future, but I just want to provide an honest review of the seat. Look, this seat is beautiful, it's very well made, it's molded around the bike, and I've decided to completely design the rear around this seat so it makes it look awesome, and I think it does. I've got rid of all the luggage racks. I don't think they serve a purpose. I think you can just have some throw-over saddlebags and they work really well, and that's exactly what I did going over to the Sahara. The lumbar support is brilliant, and also when you're gunning it, you move back into this, and so you feel like you're cemented in the bike. You feel like you're part of the bike. You're riding in the bike, not on the bike, and I love that feeling. It's just a feeling riding a motorbike which I've never had before, and that's all down to the seat. But it comes with its problems. The first is the price. I paid £650. That is a lot of money for a seat that is hatefully uncomfortable. I've done 5,000 miles on this bike in 1 month using this seat, and it was miserable. My arse was on fire. It's just too firm. Not only is it very uncomfortable, but it pushes you forward into the tank. Now, I did a load of research, and when I bought this seat, I was trying to avoid going into a tank because I heard that some seats do exactly that. And I was told that the Saddlemen Step Up seat does not do that, but it does. It's worse than stock. All you're doing is being pushed into the front. So the highway pegs make such a difference because I'm then able to push my weight back from using this. Otherwise, you're going into the front. I don't want to deter you from purchasing this seat because it's a really good seat, but there are just more comfortable, more cost-effective seats out there. Another disclaimer, if you're gonna go 2 up, God help you. It's so high up. It's like getting on top of a bloody climbing frame. It's just not a pleasant experience going 2 up on this bike. Stock seats, yeah, no problem, but this is just, look, it's like 20 meters up just to sit on the damn thing. Upgrade number 5 is the exhaust system. This exhaust system is amazing. It's also very expensive. It cost £1,500 for the can and the headers. So, as you can see, titanium headers. Oh my God, this thing now rips. Now, disclaimer, you don't have to get a map. You do not have to get a map if you don't want to. If you opt for a map, you're gonna get an additional 20 horsepower out of this entire system. Is it worth it? For the money, no, it's not. 170 brake horsepower on a bike that weighs 20 kilograms less than stock. This thing absolutely rips, but in my opinion, it rips anyway in sport mode. It's a really great bike. The engine in this bike is amazing. However, the exhaust system is brilliant, and a lot of the upgrades, it's not just the horsepower, but it's the weight that you're saving. So it looks great. It does need a clean. But this would have to be, yeah, one of the best upgrades you can get. Do you want to hear it? Obviously. So there we have it. That's Marky Likes Bike's top 5 upgrades for the Harley-Davidson Pan America. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, please subscribe. It really makes a difference. Follow. If you think I'm a complete and utter tart, tell me in the comments. And see you in the next one.